says I'm live. Who fucking knows? I don't fucking know. I do know one thing. I didn't want to go live. I wanted to fucking hang out for a few and maybe get something to drink. Try to fit this into a format, you know. And I was looking for a guitarist and been contacting a few. Um, I started to figure out some of this bullshit that's been going on, happening to me and my mom, happening over on the other house and here, and the house burning down and all. Son of a bitch. Well, they chased me around, they gassed me, they poisoned me. I got all kinds of goddamn, I don't know what they are, goddamn horrifying fucking things, fucking that I don't know what to do about. And it's all them. All this shit that's been going on has all been them. It's been orchestrated by them. The pain I'm in, the fact that I can't fucking walk is all them. And god damn it, I know how to see the microwaves now with fucking the way the light in the background of pictures or video looks. If it's real glaring and shit, what happens is the microwaves intensify the light output of a bulb, especially fluorescence or argon, like it's used in headlights. So when I'm riding my bike down the road, like I was last night, first time I rode in about a week, which for me, that's incredible. I went for a ride and you could see some of the cars, just their headlights get real bright way far away. And it's like, god damn. So now I'm getting microwaved, and even right now I am. My fucking my kidney and my fucking stomach and my liver, I guess, hurts. I've never had that kind of pain before like that. And I've had a lot of cracked bones and broken bones, and I never went to the doctor for because somebody had to go and work and make that fucking money. And so I feel it in my bones. When they hit me, I feel it in my cracked tips and my back and my shoulders and my arms. Real nice people they are. They got hidden agendas. I know some of their hidden shit. But it's fucked up, man. When even the goddamn fucking cops are in on it. When they're just fucking sitting back supervising, letting these motherfuckers kill people. For their own fucking selfish greed. Because that's what it is. They gotta pay their fucking debts to the poison people. To the fuckers that make these fucking microwave things. These fucking walls around it. I'm in the garage, I hadn't slept in my bedroom in fucking a couple of months. It was a house of horror. The whole house is. I won't sleep at night. I try not to. And if I do sleep, I fucking it freaks me out. For good reason. For good reason. These people fucking, I don't know where they're from. I don't know why they're doing this. And I don't fucking care anymore. I don't fucking care. I'm 59. I hadn't fucked any of these people. I hadn't done a goddamn thing to them. And they're fucking me and my mom for over 2 fucking years. Fuck them. Fuck it. God damn you. If I treated somebody like the way you're treating them, god damn, I'd kill myself. God damn. I studied the laws of land warfare being a scout in the Cav. We're frontline. We were frontline people. We had classes on that. We had goddamn actual go out and prisoner search and all that kind of shit. And you had to fucking know how to treat these guys. Because you might have the same thing happen to you. We wouldn't treat somebody like that. Not even an enemy. You're done when you're fucking captured, And look at you guys. All you're doing is fucking beating up me and my mom. What the fuck for? For your own jollies? Do you get your rocks off doing that shit? That's some sadistic shit. Are you guys a bunch of sadistic, satanic motherfuckers or what? Because that's what I'm getting anymore. I thought maybe there's some good in you. Now I don't fucking think so, and now I don't even fucking care. You have fucked me so hard. I don't fucking care. I don't have a fucking person I can turn to for fucking help. You have fucked me on that. I can't make a phone call to anybody because you fucking are right behind me telling lies. I've seen you motherfuckers walk into a store and walk right to the cashier and start talking cash shit lies. So you can't tell me shit like that, motherfuckers. You must have thought you had some feeble, fucking, stupid, doped out motherfucking old man or something when you fucking grabbed me and my mom, huh? Motherfucking, I fight back. I ain't taking that fuck shit. You did all this shit. You had your little dinner party across the street at Fringe in your little fucking park. I saw you motherfuckers. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? You orchestrated this. You burned the fucking house down. I didn't do it. You did. I acted like a man and went and talked to Dan and said, hey, man, we reached an agreement, a tentative agreement. I looked him in the eyes. I know he was telling the truth, but somebody must have decided over him that that wasn't the way to do it. You had to burn the house down. I don't know who did it or who actually did it, but I heard it was an accident. Someone actually told me that was privy to some information. They said it was an actual accident. And boy, when I saw that smoke coming around my door, I was like, oh my fucking God, what the fuck have I done? And ever since that fucking night, I've been getting fucked royal. Nickel and dime fucked. Motherfucking shit disappearing fucked. My bike being fucked. No, fuck it. He's fucking. Yeah, I should be able to walk fine. These fuckers keep me crippled so they can fuck me, so they can goddamn fucking gaslight me. You know what gaslighting is? That's where they fuck me so bad that I can't walk through the fucking house and clean up and shit. I spent all night in this goddamn garage and got fucking about a quarter of it fucking clean that I wanted to. But goddamn it, the floor is clean now in some fucking areas where you have to sit and walk. So I'm glad I did that. But what a motherfucker. That should have been a fucking 1 hour job walking in and out. I got my steam mop though. Bought me a steam mop. I like the damn thing. Girl named Jackie showed me how to use the first one I had, but I blew it up. Left it plugged in, the boiler blew the lines off. Tried to repair it, even watched a tutorial. And it actually worked, but boy, I got me the upgrade. I had to get an upgrade. And I was gonna go pay $70 for a brand new one, and I walked into Goodwill and there was a used one. And so I bought it. $10. Man, I got lucky. And it's whoa, and it's a steam mop, baby. As long as I don't leave it plugged in, which I did, so I'll probably blow this bitch up. And you go, oh shit, I left the some bitch plugged in. Well, I like the steam mop because I can sit down and mop. I don't have to walk. Have a hell of a time walking around. Especially in and the microwaves, boy, they really help. Shit. And it's probably not just microwaves. They're probably fucking using some other, you can get 2 or 3 different frequencies and tune them in to hit different fucking organs and shit. And if you think I'm fucking crazy, you're fucking right, but I'm not that kind of crazy. You can look it up on Google, man. Actual shit. Real things. Fucking freak. Ooh, there's ghosts coming out of the wall. Bullshit. Actually, there might be, but I've never had a ghost fuck me like this. Damn it. Be like, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Motherfucking Scooby, let's get out of here. God damn it. Let Shaggy take it. Come on, Scooby. See your own, Shaggy. Dumbass hippie. Oh, oh. Uh, that's, it makes me stupid too when they're hitting you in the head with it. It kind of makes you stupid. Kind of like, what's his name, that president of ours, Biden. Yep. And they can hit you from a long ways away and they can hit you through concrete. And just look it up if you want to. Microwave guns. I'm going to make me one. I want mine to be like, just like my potato cannons in the old days. I want mine to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger style. I want trees to be falling down. Let's see. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, if I can get a guitarist here, a backup guitarist, I might sing a new song or two. Like I need some whiskey for my soul. And like Cornholio, I need some teepee for my bunghole. Oh, hell no, I couldn't do that. I know a girl named Sally in high school. Her old man had a Jaguar. Her dad, a 12-cylinder Jag, you know, the one with the long nose and stuff. Black, man, badass looking. She got to drive that thing, man. It's like, man, Sally, that's one badass car. A 12-cylinder. But I never, I'm sure she's heard the song by now. I'm not going to play it, fucker. I ain't going to play that. She was ultra rich. You know how rich people are. Ultra rich. Lobster rich. Filet mignon rich. 12-cylinder Jaguar rich. Booyah! And when I was younger, I wanted an airplane. I wanted the hangar to work on it, and I wanted an airplane. Something nice like a Citabria or like the little Citabrias. Even a all steel or all aluminum, whatever. Mm. With a Franklin motor in it. Boy, them old Franklins. Sound like chitty chitty bang bang, bop 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 bop. You're like, oh my gosh, that's gonna. I worked at this airport out in Arcadia. We had a hangar out there, and it was kind of cool because sometimes I'd have to fly back into Punta Gorda to work on an airplane, and I'd have to get the specific tools I needed because you don't want to overload the airplane. And these student pilots would be flying me back to Punta Gorda, and they're doing their engine run up, and they're speaking in German, and I'm like, oh man, you better not crash on takeoff. Short runway out there, and they didn't. It was kind of fun flying around, student pilots, they want to lottie die around. It's pretty cool. Used to go out to Inglewood. Come on, we'll take a ride out in Inglewood. My boss said, go ahead, and we'll take you. We'll be like, all right. Yeah, 20 minutes, we're out and back. I'm like, dang, that is pretty quick in an airplane. No, I won't do that. I couldn't do that. That'd be a copyright, I think, infringement. So I can't sing that song. Ooh, damn. Ooh. Well, my darn bike. Well, it's been getting kind of old. It's like 11. I've had it for 11 years now. I've had that bike for 11 years. I've changed the motor on it once, and I don't do bearings, and I don't do. I don't even like to change. I won't do handlebars. I'd pay somebody to change my handlebars on a bike, and I can't true rims and change spokes. Years ago when I was like in my 20s, I could, but I had my mind on had it set up. And so I got mechanics to take care of my rims, chewing them up. I bent my front rim. Now the front rim on this, it's not carrying. The front doesn't have that much weight on it on my bike because I sit towards the back. The batteries are heavy. The motor's heavy. It's all in the back. So the back wheel takes all the abuse usually. And so usually I'm used to the back rim breaking spokes and having to get them fixed and stuff. It's part of having it. I've had it 11 years. I know what happens to it. And I don't think I've ever broke a front spoke. And boy, I hit something, bam, hit a little pothole or something, and I actually broke a front spoke. Now it rides like I gotta find another rim. I was due for one anyway because the front rims are expendable. The back rims are the ones that's got the fancy threads and everything for the sprockets, and it's got to be a. I paid for my last couple of rims $70 a piece, brand. The new one I got for $70 a piece, and now I'm down to like two rims, and I have them check the bearings on it every time, so I got to find me another rim. It's no big deal, but I think I'm in the market for a new bike, and I think I may have found one. Maybe. I think, if I'm lucky. If Jupiter and Saturn and Uranus all line up together. Oh, it's not Uranus. Oh, it's Uranus. Oh, no, it's Uranus. There used to be a street out in the boonies, and they used to have these kiosks that look like what do you call it? What's that thing they got in the Washington Monument? Is that what? No, the thing that's like real tall and um, yeah, it is a Washington Monument. Well, anyway, it looked like that, and they had the street names painted on them, and they were concrete, and they were everywhere, and the names would wash off sometimes. But there was an actual street named Uranus Avenue, and it was painted in black letters on this white thing. And of course, high school kids go out there with white paint, and all you had to do, so it said Anus Avenue. It was kind of stupid and funny at the same time. Then they destroyed them all. They came through and because they wanted to put up the new street signs. Man, I can't be live. I can't be. This is just too creepy, man. Nobody's out there. There's nobody out there that says learn more. Welcome to live chat. There ain't nobody chatting. There ain't nobody saying nothing. Even say something that says, I'll say something. Say something. But it's about the smartest thing I've said all day, probably. Huh. It ain't break time yet, so well, let's see. I never did get my soda. Shoot. Oh hell. Um So anyway, for some reason they get the rocks off, making me hurt. They seem to get their jollies hurting me. So whenever I'm cleaning or see doing dishes ain't bad because I can lean against that sink, and unless I'm getting zapped pretty heavy with the thing, like a clean kitchen, I can't stand towering mounds of filth. Gross me out. The damnedest thing is, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I may have slipped into an alternate universe. I may have crossed the portal into another, and I may actually be in a portal universe where everyone's out to get me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Landrew will absorb you. And then they come around the corner with a ray gun. Except there's no place to hide here. They know where I am. If I fucking, if I could walk, that's a damn thing. Oh, one time I didn't have any way to get around, and I had to have cigarettes, and I had to pedal my mom's bike, and the tires were almost flat. And I'm going down the road, and I'm like, son of a bitch. People in the neighborhood, that was over at the other house, and people were like, I'm like, are they fucking coming after me? And I dove into the trees. It was like thick foliage and shit and vines and shit. And I just jumped as fast as I could. I went around a corner and went, jumped in, bicycle, everything, pulled it down. Nope. About 30 seconds later, here comes a guy with a little green laser and shit. And he's right here and beamed me and shit. I'm like, damn, how did you do that so quick? I think I know now. But, money don't make you right. Money don't goddamn forgive your sins. Just because you got money don't give you the right to fuck people. That's a fucking fact. Damn. Yeah, I can tell whenever I piss them off. I cuss like a motherfucker. I really do. When I hurt, I fucking cuss. When they know it. They keep me fucking hurting, so I keep on motherfucking cussing, so everybody motherfucking hates me. Look, he's got a bad mouth. He must be a bad man. Shit. Yep. 2 years of being fucking tortured. It's fucking torture. It's not fucking just, it's abuse and torture. Fucking goddamn, I've never fucking felt like this in my motherfucking life. Never felt like I was molested in my life, but you guys make me feel that way. 59 years old and I feel like a fucking teenager being molested. Thanks, assholes. You guys are real fucking winners. Being molested as a 59-year-old adult, I'm fucking molested. And that's the way I feel, goddammit. Molested and tortured. Fucker. I can't get up to go get a soda without being fucked. I can't take a motherfucking shower. I hadn't had a shower in like fucking 2-3 days. I stink to fucking high hell. That's one reason when I got out of the army, I fucking don't like camping and shit. I don't like the way I smell in them. When I was in them armored vehicles, man, can you imagine being in the infantry where they had 6 or 8 guys stuffed in that bitch? In the cab, we only had a couple. And I couldn't stand the way I smelled. I didn't care about anybody else, but man, when I can't stand the way I smell, it's like, man. And I used to wash myself. You get that diesel fuel on you out there, you got to jump in the mud all the time. You're a scout, that's the way it is. You kind of get a little dirty out there. It's not like them tankers riding around in their condos, they don't even want to get off the tank. Hey, could you hand me get a damn some tanker money? Except tankers were pretty cool. Blowing shit away like that. Boom. Holy shit. Suck the air out of your lungs. Make you take a step back. Take a sip of that beer. Oh yeah, they like you to drink. Oh, Ronnie and Nancy. Yeah, go digital with. Ugh, go digital. What does that mean? Speaking of which, I'm thinking about buying me a watch. You know why? Because a watch. I don't want to wear no jewelry. Fuck. Nah, maybe I will. I don't know. I used to have some nice watches. I had the Marlboro watches that were the Swiss, I believe. They're pretty cool. What else did I have? I beat them to death because I'd wear them to work. Let's see what else. I had a nice 1981 straight from the PX. Early, 1980, no, 1982, 1983. I think I bought it right before I came home. I had a zit, one of them ones that self-winding watch. They were cool. Beat that one up too. And I had a Casio that I didn't beat up. I mean, it was cutting edge for its time, and well, that just disappeared, I guess. But yes, that's what happens. You know, you can't keep everything. One thing I kept was that toolbox. You know why? Because it's so damn heavy, you can't hardly run away with it. I mean, that is one heavy ass toolbox. So, I need something to drink desperately. Yet to stand up is to risk breaking bones in this house. The way they've done this house. I'm sitting in here in the privacy of my own home. Now, I don't own this, so it's not mine. It's my mom's home, but it's where I live. So, you know, there's a, how would you say, a reasonable assumption of residency or whatever, you know, a reasonable assumption of privacy and courtesy, which I haven't fucking had. I used to walk into this garage. The fucking door when I came back one time was off the hinges and just leaning there. I'm like, son of a bitch. So it took me 10 years to clean this fucking house. 10 goddamn years. And then they burned the motherfucker down for their own selfish goddamn purposes, their own hidden secret agendas. And I stink to high hell and need a goddamn shower. I can't even take a shower without risking being fucking molested. Son of a bitch. Spray with chemicals, spray with goddamn parasites. Fucking, it's a house of horror. Thanks for fucking horrifying me. I don't know what to fucking do. I called up CDC to see about getting some kind of radiation meter or something about, you know, for being radiated with these fucking microwaves. And, you know, they fucking look at me like I'm a freaking freak. That's because they're told by somebody else with authority that I am. My fucking skin's burned. I can feel when they're, my hair and my skin, I can feel it when they're fucking hitting me. My arms have been so exposed to it. And I don't know what they think. I don't know what they think. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't goddamn care anymore. They're the fucking assholes. They're the motherfuckers. They probably got to pay off the bills for all the fucking poison and shit that they fucking used. So they probably got to kill us so they can take the house and pay their bills. It's a money making thing, is what I'm thinking. Or give it to their friends or some shit. To the fucking people more worthy. Fuck you. Oh man. Yep. Fuck, I got a Coke right here. It may be fucking hotter than fuck from being out here in the garage at 9,000 degrees. I bought an air conditioner, for out here, one of them kind where you put the hose outside, and it actually worked great, man, until, well, the microwave was coming in fast and hard the other day, and it kind of, I don't know if it screwed it up, but, well, damn thing don't work, and it's about 1,000,000 degrees in this son of a bitch during the day, and at night it only gets to 500,000 degrees. And even with the door open and it raining, this is somehow super hot in here, like there's microwaves coursing through it or something. I don't know. I know that on my bike, the plastic where there was silver on the plastic guard, like around the front sprocket where you pedal it, all the silver's burnt off and it's black now. This this thing that I was using as a poncho to help defend me against this shit while I'm on the road, it's about had all the metallic burned off of it. I was going to use that and make an infinity mirror, or a couple of them, And get some more of that mylar stuff. That's how you make those infinity mirrors. You can make some cool stuff with it. Piss warm soda, just what I like. Well, a lot of times it was cold. We used to have to put our canteens inside our field jacket, and if you forgot, you went to grab your canteen, take a drink of water, and you're kneading it, and it's frozen solid. Boy, that take a while to thaw out too. And ain't nobody gonna let you drink out of their canteen. And we hump so bad and so fast. Sometimes they give us two canteens. You put both of them in there. You had to. That's when we were traveling light. Just collapse on the ground wherever you lay, pass out at night. Sergeant Hinkle. He's one of my favorite sergeants. Boy, we used to drink. Should have stayed, but I wanted to go back to Florida. Dumbass. I wanted to go back to college. I didn't know I was going to get. Fuck it. Must be something about it. Fuck me. It must say fuck me in big letters up there where I can't see it. I guess everybody else can. Brandy. All my flashlights disappeared. I got one flashlight. No tail light for my bike. What a blowjob. I think it's a real blowjob. What a blowjob. Damn. It was cool. I went to Castle, Germany. They always spell things different in Germany. They spell like Castle, like K-S-S-E-L, which I guess is the way it's spelled on the map. Just Castle, Germany. And we went there in the wintertime, and it was freezing cold, frozen waterfalls, that kind of cold. And but we went in the castle at Castle, and castles everywhere in Germany, and castle ruins, and boy, they were badasses even in ancient times, and had all these kinds of armor, and I actually took pictures of it. Somewhere I got pictures of it. And, I mean, when they were doing the serious jousting shit, where they were They were actually knocking the dog shit out of each other, with them fucking big old poles on horses. And you see this one helmet, and it came to a real extreme point, and it was like a, built like a Mack truck, but it was just like, man, these guys were stacking the deck, man. Shit, knocked the dog shit out of one of them poles. I wouldn't. Well, he'd kill me, of course. I'm like a pretzel boy. Not me, I was pretzel. You might get him one or two good swings, then I'm down. I'm so old and busted up. I'm old, Sonny. Say, Sonny. Who's calling old man, Lee? Call me old man. Son of a bitch, I am old. I wasn't old until fucking a couple of years ago, and then suddenly it was like, poof, I'm an old man. How did I get to be such an old man? Sound like somebody out there? I don't know if I can raise the gate or not. Let's try it, though. I'll give it a shot. I need a cigarette anyway. Alright, if you're not a shit eater, you can come in. I ain't too keen on them right now. Wish I could watch my goat smelling ass. I may have to take a lady of the evening bath. Or even better, I may just go out in the boonies and swim with the gators and take a bath. Done that before. The only thing is, I don't know where the big gators are, and a big gator will eat you like you're a pretzel. They'd be like, even the gator would be like, I snapped him just like a pretzel. I'm going to call him Pretzel Boy. I had one of them some bitches try to knock me off a dam. I was sitting on a dam. I may be able to show you the picture. Let's see. Hell, I got a picture of it actually. Where am I? Ew. Let's see. Somewhere I got a picture of me sitting on that dam. Let's see. Was I sitting on the dam? It's got to be where. Use your mind. Oh yes, warped. Warped mind? No, wobbly mind. Wobbly, yes, wobbly. Starred images. Let's see what it says. People send too many pictures of. Who's that? That's nope. There's a crane. Nope. How's this? Hot dog day was last week. Hope you had a hot dog. I didn't. Bitch spray. Oh, because I was bitching, I guess. Bitch. All right, where's the picture of me? I know I'm in here. There's my secretary hating me. Who's Kung Fu? She's crazy. Let's see what we got here. No, that's Shark Boy. Yeah. Where is... What the hell? What is that? Oh, every time I see that, I think it's something else. Way to go, numbnuts. Where is the dam? I wonder if I could punch in the dam and it would come up. Probably not. Beth with a puppy breath. Never actually quite close enough to smell her puppy breath. What's I say? Oh. Hey. Oh my phone. I want to be under Botogs. Hamburger. Kangaroo. How was that? Oh. She likes to send me pictures of food. I get hungry. Whoa. I do. Can't do now. Let's go through it all. Come on, I can do it faster than that. Oh, it's a bunny rabbit. When did you send it to me? Oh, that's where I can look for it. Uh, it's just me sitting on the dam. There I was fishing. I used to walk out on the I-beam, 6-inch I-beam, and walk out at the end of it, and I'd sit down with my cane pole and I'd fish. Every time I catch a fish, I just stand up, take it back in, and put it in my bucket of water. Sometimes I catch a bunch of bluegill and always kept them alive. Oh, here I am. This is the dam. That's my dumbass sitting out there, probably about 2009. I'd sit out there and I'd catch fish and walk back, and this big old gator come underneath there where the water's flowing. I was facing the other way, right? Yeah, no, no, the water's flowing actually. I'm seeing it backwards here. The water's flowing over this way, and the skater would come up. He was about 12, 13 feet long. He was at least 12, probably 12 and a half or 13 at least. He was one honking big gator. And he'd come underneath and he'd be going under the water like this. Because every once in a while he'd catch a fish and he could snap it in his teeth, you know. And he came underneath me a few times and I'm sitting there fishing. I guess he thought he could maybe knock me in, and that steel's real unmovable. And all of a sudden I heard bam. And you could feel it, but I mean, it wouldn't, you know, even if I was standing up, it wouldn't scare me because, well, I still got pretty good balance, super good balance. And, I mean, he hit that some guitar, and I was talking to a friend of mine about, do you think he was going for a fish, or do you think he did it because I was sitting right above him, you know? And he happened to, fish and game or biologist or something that worked for the state was saying, you know, that yeah, he was probably trying to knock my ass into the water. And I'm thinking to myself, you gator gonna eat me? Yeah, real nice gator. Just another piece of meat. Something. But I ain't been fishing out there in a while. Ain't even been out there in a while. Been too preoccupied with trying to walk and clean. I don't get pain pills or anything. I don't like sleeping at night. Everything I buy gets destroyed by mysterious forces, or stolen, or fornicated, or last night I wanted to do this is my original Barbie right here. Ching, come here, Barbie. She used to ride with me everywhere. She kind of went punk rock on me, man. It's like, hey, chick. So anyway, we were gonna do a makeover on her and see if we could make her a respectable member of society again, so that she didn't get microwaved like me. But wasn't able to do that. My cleaning duties kept me working all night. Now, if I could lay down in comfort and relax, and with the knowledge that I wouldn't be fucked with, well, that'd be a big plus. But that's not what's going on in this world. The world of weirdness. I really do. It's like, always wanted to. I grew up reading science fiction and like fantasy books at an early age. Junior high, pretty much elementary. You start getting into some time or whatever. And then you start getting up to like iRobot and stuff. I read all Heinlein and all that crap when I was a kid. Read a bunch of. I always wanted to write, and stuff, and figured I could, but always had to work, and then when I wasn't working, you got to go down and shoot pool and drink beer. Hell, you don't have time to go type. I got to go shoot pool. Maybe go fishing. Um, didn't think I was gonna live it. Oh no! And maybe with a twist of Stephen King thrown in there for a little bit of horror. Well, it's a horror movie. No, no, not like Jane Fonda. Like well, that comes from Cheech and Chong. That's why I said that. Old '70s, early '70s Cheech and Chong stuff. It's a horror movie, man. You mean like Jane Fonda? Oh man, oh scary man. Cheech and Chong was the shit when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Damn. Uh, and Jane Fonda for, well, whatever. That's all ancient history. Mm. Yep. If I could treat somebody the way I was being treated, oh, I wouldn't do it. And if I did, I'd probably kill myself for sure. I mean, seriously, I couldn't. That's some real shitty. I mean, goddamn. I was watching something the other day matter of fact, on YouTube about Japanese were some of the meanest. They're doing WW2, and I couldn't even listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna have to watch it sometime though. Gotta be abandoned. They had back when we were penetrating the Russian airspace in the '50s and stuff. They lost a lot of flight crews in Russia. They were flying the old B-17s outfitted as electronic listeners and stuff, trying to get information. I guess they lost quite a few guys in Russia, and I couldn't imagine being no hope. Government writes you off. Oh, you died in a crash. Really? Well, they call it Freedom of Information Act or something. Abandoned. Well, we're considered expendable, I guess, so you're expendable. Well, I never got the couch cleaned off. Got the floor clean. Some of it, better than it was. Gosh darn it. I didn't fucking cuss that time. See that? I said goddamn gosh darn it. I'm a paragon of your virtue. All right. Hear that goddamn air conditioner going. I think I will. Man, if if I have my hillbilly come over with his guitar, I gotta have that couch cleaned off so he's got somewhere to sit, and it's got to be at least um, acceptable on the bus station bathroom level. So we got a lot of work to do. Dang, I feel like puking. I mean, I really do. I mean, some fucking microwaves fucking making me fucking sick. There's a girl. Oh man, I really do like her too. Um, she's been going through this shit a lot longer than me, but she gives me tips and advice and stuff. But sometimes I can do it, and sometimes I just can't. Well, glad I'm not as mean as I used to be. I used to be hell bent for everything. It ain't helping me now though. But what the fuck? Hard to move when you're fucking hurt like this. Let me just keep on doing it. Fuck. I ain't gonna fucking. Just the goddamn United States. I mean, fuck. America, is this America? You know what we're called Americans? Because we have America in the name of our country, United States of America. None of the other people do. We know North Americanos. We're Americans. God damn it. At least I am. Yeah, I may be from the South and I may talk shit about Yankees, but God damn it, we're all Americans. Uh, oh hell, I can talk shit about anybody. What am I talking about? Uh, I'm gonna tell you what. I lived up north, and them fuckers taught me a lot. Woodworking and shit. Fucking A. Motherfuckers. Aircraft. Woodworking. I got to see the Empire State Building. That was pretty cool. Twin Towers. Used to drive down by the Twin Towers. I remember driving by in the middle of the night going, wow, that shit's way up there. I met a guy who used to build dioramas for movie sets. I took him scuba diving out at Boca Grande. He wanted to go somewhere that wasn't so shallow, and I said, well, come on, we'll go out into the pass. We had it roped off back then, so it was ropes underwater, you know. So we'd go down and be 45, 50 feet, you know. And wasn't it was a real steep slope when you went down, too, by the oil docks. Took him out there diving. He was impressed, and I told him I was going up there to go to mechanic school, aircraft mechanic school. And he lived in Queens, and he said, come over and visit me, you know. And I went over to Queens. This was a high rise, and it was like, it wasn't an apartment. It was like a freaking house 20 stories up. It was like, I was like, my gosh, you could drive a car down the hallway, you know. And he had all these dioramas built with like World War II stuff, and he had stuff with Star Wars and stuff like that. And it was like, wow, he got paid to do that kind of stuff. I'm like, holy crap! He put the little lights in them and stuff, you know. Like, holy crap! How freaking cool! Man, that was the only time I ever saw him. Went up there and kind of hard getting there, navigating through the city and all. And New York's a big place. Yeah, thank goodness. Heck, it used to take me over half an hour to get to my girlfriend's house in New Jersey, and she only lived like 7, 8 miles away, and traffic would be so bad. And you'd just be idling, it's wintertime, so you're not worried too much. Do. You got used to that crap. Take a long way around, and still, it wouldn't save any time. Urban. But a blast up there, too. Went to work doing woodworking, all kind of work. Let's see, woodworking shop, commercial cabinetry, small shop doing homes where we basically built the countertops and fill pieces. That's pretty cool. And they had those old ass houses up there. One of the houses I lived at was probably built colonial times. Like Animal, it looked like Animal House. We weren't quite Animal House. We were, oh, had to work and stuff. Damn. Let's see. So, damn it. I don't know. I wish my hillbilly friend would get here. Bring a darn guitar. I haven't seen his guitar in a long time. We may have to do my broadcast. I may have to see if I can at least clean up a little bit. I can't stand the way I feel, let alone smell. I could spray myself with Mr. Clean. It wouldn't help. Let's see, that purple stuff wouldn't help. We should watch airplanes with that. Wouldn't help. Let's see what else. Ooh, Drano wouldn't help. Nope. Damn it. All right. See if I can stand it. Kind of hard sometimes. Yeah, I didn't used to need a cane. Didn't used to be old. We're in 58 minutes already. And ain't. Yeah, I ain't lying. It's all a pigment of my imagination. It wobbles the mind. Wobble. So they say this COVID crap's coming back or something, but it's affecting all of us people, meaning me, who haven't been vaccinated. So I better start wearing a mask or I'll get sick. And they're saying it's going to be worse. Well, it's basically, from what I see, it's going to be the poor people, and so it's going to kill us all off. So who cares? That's what they want anyway. We don't need the poor. Let them die. We'll help you. We'll microwave them that way. You can just zing them, poof. I used to, back before 9/11, back in the 90s and late 90s and stuff, I used to mail out to New Mexico and buy laser components for helium neon lasers. It wouldn't do anything, but the beam, put out an impressive beam, and it would light up my mad scientist workshop. Looked cool as hell. And that was back before they had all the laser pointers and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, cheap, So it was kind of cool, I was always interested in that stuff. And so I built me these little helium neon lasers, build a box for it, nothing fancy, and trying to figure out ways to maybe, make money with them and stuff. And then all of a sudden, poof, the floodgates of China opened up, and here they came out with all them metal cheapo things, and I just wasn't interested in them anymore, really. And then all of a sudden, 9/11, and then all that kind of stuff got yanked off the. I got it back like one of the magazines, like Popular Science or Mechanics or something. And all of a sudden, build your own rocket motors. And there wasn't none of that stuff. It was like, hey, and once you're doing anything, it might even close come to be. No more potato guns. No more make your own rocket motors. No more anything. Because the Taliban was doing it. So we went over and we beat up Saddam Hussein. Well, he needed to have his tanks waxed anyway. Good to get them risky tanks blown up, He did have, Iraq had like the third largest army at the time or something like that. And that's pretty impressive. And his Republican Guards are, I guess, pretty hardcore dudes. But, of course, what the hell, we blew them away. We're Americans. Mm. So all everybody's got to do ever since 9/11, which is, what year is that, 2001? What year is this? This is 20 years later. So 20 years later, all anybody's got to do is say you're a terrorist or some kind of shit like that, and you can be fucking killed. You can be forcibly detained, fucking beat the fuck up, tortured. It's pretty fucked up. I think I was born in Alabama. I don't think I was born in goddamn. Was I born in Afghanistan? No, I was born in Alabama, I'm pretty sure. I know, all you Yankees, you think that's funny. My sister was born in Georgia, and she thought her shit didn't stink. She used to make fun of me, too. This is my brother from Alabama. Shit, got dick. Nothing wrong with Alabama. Well, people talk kind of a little funny sometimes, but people in Georgia talk funny, too. Years ago when I was probably into my 30s, I was probably into my 30s, I could tell if somebody was talking what state they were from. If they were from the South, I could tell from Arkansas to Kentucky to Tennessee to South Carolina is totally different than North Carolina. I mean, totally different. The way they think, the way they talk. Well, I lived in South Carolina, and my dad's family's from there, and that's where he's from. And South Carolina's more Gator McCluskey uh, and Burt Reynolds than North Carolina. North Carolina is more like Andy Griffith. Swear to God. Two totally different attitudes. Mississippi's different. I've been to Mississippi, but only once. I ain't never been out west. I wouldn't mind seeing a desert, I reckon. Here's dry out there, though. I have to take some beer, I guess. Lots of it, don't want to run out. Nope, not dehydrate. No, I mean like a real desert, not like Sahara or anything, but I mean all the mountains and stuff. I mean, it was kind of cool in Germany and stuff where you're looking at stuff that's maybe you look down a valley and you're looking at shit 10 miles away and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Here in Florida, the only way you see that is if you're by the water. Well, down here where I live is flatter than, flatter than, well, pancakes. Pancakes got a hump in them usually in the middle, you know. So it is flatter than a pancake there. I remember we used to go to Lakeland. Back then we'd drive up 17 and stuff. You'd go through Wauchula. Boy, they had this big old hill. You'd go down like, well, they got a big old hill in Wauchula, man. Compared to, where we live and stuff. So they were probably making fun of us. They didn't retards thinking it's our biggest hill. Wauchula and Zolpo Springs, they had a train engine there in Zolpo from steam engine. And when we were kids, you could climb all over that son of a gun. We stopped there on the way to Fort Meade, where they had the big old phosphate mines, and they had these big hills all around them, and so you couldn't really see crap. And I always wondered, how come we can't go? I want to see what it looks like. And they never got to go on one of them and see what it was like. And I guess basically they were just digging up everything for phosphate. I don't know. And they had the phosphate docks in Boca Grande, and the phosphate used to get shipped to Arcadia by rail, and then it would get by rail. It would go all the way out to Boca Grande, which was a deep water port. That's where we used to dive. And they had the phosphate docks, and they ship all the phosphate out there, and they'd be loaded on barges to take them to basically mostly other countries and stuff. And it was big business. And even when I was a kid, they were doing that stuff. And they finally quit it in the 70s. And in the 80s, they pulled up all the railroad track and stuff. But I still got two railroad spikes from that railroad line. When we were kids, you could still put quarters down on the tracks, and if you're lucky, you'd find it, and it'd be all big and smashed. And right where the railroad line is, there's a road and a water line. And we used to go out to the trestles out in Fort Ogden and jump off them son of bitches every spring. And that water looked like iced tea, and it felt like iced tea. We were jumping into a big old glass of iced tea. It'd still be cold. Well, we're from down here, cold water. Yep. So I know they're firing up one of their devices. I'll probably start getting radiated here in a minute. My muscles or my side will hurt. Burn up one of my batteries. My bike was running like crap last night, and I don't know if it ain't getting old. I mean, I don't know if the batteries are gone or what. I need a new bike. I need one anyway, but I mean, I like the old bike of mine. It's had 11 years, except for the seat being horrifying. But I hear people that ain't cops. If you're not shit eaters, you're welcome to come in, but goddamn no cops. I ain't got me a mirror so I can look outside. Just don't want any cops. A little bit miffed. Well, where's my aviation safety wire pliers? Still got them. They ain't used for nothing but. All right, Barbie. We're making you respectable again. You're gonna wind up like me getting microwave, girl. Get your long hair cut out your wicked ways. Yeah. Need my hot glue gun. That's for Barb. She's gonna get real human hair. Not mine, hell. I don't want her to look like Granny. Hey, Granny, speaking of which, uh, my old secretary said she might be a granny. So I'm going to call her that. Hey, Granny. Granny, butt over here and give me a hand. Grandma. Says we're more, but hungry. Hey, hungry like a puppy. Wonder if that damn hillbilly's coming over. We'll use this help. I want to get that AC going. Man, it ain't that hot yet. But, oh shit, it's 10 in the morning. I thought it was like 4 in the afternoon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm tired. I've been walking all day. So that don't front me, I'll get my money in Friday. Friday coming in out of the ramp. And I don't know why I went. Never been to Delaware. Oh yeah, I did. I rode through Delaware one time. About a 5-minute ride, I think. That's where they got the Delaware destroyers. Delaware. That makes sense, don't it? Delaware, one of the border states. They got the Brandywine River there. That's kind of cool. Brandywine. It was one of the first industrialized places in the United States was there, which is kind of cool too. You know all that history when I was a kid living here in Florida, going to school and shit. You know, you never saw anything. You never saw. You heard about Washington and Lincoln and all that stuff. And when I moved up there to New Jersey and New York, you got to see where, you're riding down the road and it's like Washington's troops fought a battle right over there, and you're driving through some town. It's like, holy crap, that's pretty freaking cool. You start seeing the history you learned as a kid, it's like, no shit. Then they'll say, oh, yeah, we saw that as we were kids, a little historic marker. I love that shit. I used to pull off. They thought I was crazy. I'd pull over to read it. I'd be like, holy crap. Here in Florida, it's like, well, there were fishermen here that were Spanish back in the late 1800s, and then, well, they left because it sucked. Mosquitoes were too bad. I guess if they stunk as bad as I did, they wouldn't have to worry about no mosquitoes. So I had some mosquito spray too. What the fuck I doing with that? Trying to get. And she looks even more punk now than she did. Barb. I used to have this tree out there where I used to go fishing and everything. Call it the Barbie tree because people dump their trash out there, and you always find them Barbies where the kids hacked up their hair, They look like punk rock Barbie, like off of that movie Small Soldiers or whatever, And I had, because of my bike, always had zip ties for my cables and stuff. So I started putting Barbies up, and they call it the Barbie tree. And then finally I found a Barbie that didn't have her hair all hacked off. And I said, well, I'm keeping that one. That's kind of cool. And then the fire came, and she got all scorched, and I let her ride with me. People thought I was crazy. Well, she's my figurehead. We went through the fire together, and she survived with the scorches, and I don't think I survived. I may be living in an alternate universe, and in my universe, it may be actually just a scorched bunch of bones or something. Who knows? Not sure yet. I'll have to try to contact the other realm. Oh, Great Wazoo. Oh, that was Fred Flintstone. Okay. Damn. Ooh. All right. Now, she can either go blonde or uh, reddish blonde or find her, clean her up. She's a warrior woman, but she was kind of been living in the field too long, girl. You look like you're in a cab. Uh, Get a shower. Excellent. Punk rock Barbie. Punk rock Barbie. Bang your head, bang your head, bang your head. Um, all right, break time. I need to drink some of my piss warm soda. And really something to eat. It's really 10 o'clock. I need to contact the contact. Trained what? Well, there's Macy. So I was sitting out there on the end, and I'd stand up. My boat got I-beam out. Every time I catch bluegill, sometimes I catch shiners. When I had what I call a bait pole, which is about 9 feet long, and I had my bigger poles, which are anywhere from 11 to 12, 13 feet long, and they could reach way out there. And when the water was flowing over the dam like that, the bass come up there and they love them shiners. I had to bend my pole in half, catch a shiner, put a big old shiner on there. Boo! Try to pull them up. Never caught a big old bass like that. But when that water was going, we used to swim out there too all the time. I'd go out there and take a bath. For them gators, bunch. Usually there's a bunch of gators out there. Who knows anymore? Bunches and bunches. I fish at night. Always have mosquito. Had to have. Boy, you get out there without mosquito spray, you're coming back quick because they are. Well, I don't know. People from Alaska, they're bad up there. People, man. I guess like places where anywhere there's water, they're bad, huh? When we have a cold winter, which we haven't had a cold winter in a long time. I mean, cold, where it's like 28 degrees, like this far south. We are at latitude 27, the same latitude as Libya. Wish I had a map, a hard copy map. Let me think. Hard copy map of. All right, so anyway, we're the same latitude as Tripoli, Libya. We're almost the same latitude as Galveston, Texas, the very south tail end of Texas on the Gulf. So we're actually close to the farthest continental U.S. California's not even close. That's way up north there. Compared to us, on the Pacific too, so a lot colder. It's also more deserty over there, or whatever. But so at 27 degrees latitude, we are subtropical. When you go down to the Everglades a little bit, you are subtropical, semi-tropical, tropical, something like that. And they have different birds and stuff. There are different fauna and flora. Got that from the encyclopedias when I was a kid. Flora and fauna. Fauna meaning animals. Like we have ground squirrels here, and they're called ground squirrels, fox squirrels, and these suckers are big. You'd think they were like a big old bunny or something when you first see them, and um, they're just honking big, and they live around pine flatlands. And there's places like golf courses, certain golf courses where they hang out. And I remember the first time I saw them, I said, "What the heck is that?" It was hopping down, came off a golf course. We were building right next to a golf course, Came hopping off the golf course. We're eating lunch, and I had a sub, and I had a big old chunk of it, you know. And I'm thinking, what is that? And we're debating, you know, is it a weasel? Is it somebody's pet or something? And then it was like, I know what it is. And I forget it was me or my buddy. We were both kind of Florida guys, and it was a ground squirrel. So I said, yeah, that is a damn ground squirrel, honking big. And I threw him. I guess he'd been used to people from being around the golf course. And I said, hey, dude. And I threw that chunk out into the road. He went and picked it up, and he went up a pine tree across the road, which was sprawled out limbs. And he sat on a limb and ate it there, I guess to say thank you or something. And it was good stuff too. But like we had the cara cara. The cara cara is like the national, the Quetzalcoatl bird of Mexico on their coat of their whatever coat of arms, whatever you want to call it. And we had the cara cara bird down there in the Everglades, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And my boss said that was cara cara. I'd be like, is that an osprey? Is that an eagle? What the heck is that? No, that's the cara cara. And it was so cool because you know when once you realize that, you start getting closer looks at it, you're like, wow, that is so cool. And like they have the more crocodiles down there with their pointy noses and a lot more bears. I've never seen a bear here. I have seen actually right by the county line out there a turkey. A kid's like, hey, mister. I go, yeah, kid, what's up? He goes, there's a turkey over here in the trees. I said, you're crazy. There ain't no turkey over there. And he goes, yeah, look over there. And I looked in the trees, and there was a wild turkey. I said, you ought to go get your dad and shoot the son of a gun. Well, you know, to eat it, not to be mean. Device disk space critically low. Free up disk space, or device will become unresponsive. Huh. Well, I don't know how to do that. I think what we're going to have to do here is for me to properly wash my goat smelling ass. Now, is it that I smell like a goat? Is it my ass smells like a goat? Or I smell like a goat's ass? You know, see, that's been the debate for years and years. I think right now I probably smell more like a goat's ass. So I need to go wash my goat smelling ass. And my stomach's rumbling. Need to eat something too. I'll probably eat first, so that way if I get any food, you know, because I'll probably be shoving it all in my mouth and stuff. If I get any food all over me, I can wash it off. I may go to the car wash. You know, I need to ride my bike. You know, go to the car wash, park my bike, and just go through it. I'll just walk through. Thanks. Mm, dang. I don't know if they charge me full price, so like do sports cars get cheaper prices. You know what I get for walking through? I'd have to wear my sunglasses. I think. Easy on the lenses. What was it? Oh, and my mom. She used to like to get my dog. I had this kind of mean, I guess. He wasn't mean to me. Yeah, he was sometimes. I raised him from a puppy. I don't know why he was crazy. But mom used to like to bring him over here back when I lived somewhere else with my other old lady or whatever, and kid or whatever. She liked to bring the dog over here because she has a fenced in yard, you know, and felt more safe with that dog around. That dog would eat some ass now. I had to, I had to save his butt so many times. He got kicked by a cow once, and he flew through the air about 5 feet in the air sideways, spinning. I said, "Man," I had to pick him up. He was so they knocked the shit out of him. And I told him, "You dumbass, you can't mess with them cows. They'll kick the shit out of you." They did. And she'd bring him over here. She'd keep him for the weekend or a week or something. And he, oh Homer, would you like some leftover scrambled eggs. I mean, he was kissing butt. The look on his face when he had to come back, he thought he'd be going somewhere, and she'd pull up in my driveway, and I'd walk out, and I'd say, "Come on, Homer," and he was like, "Oh, fuck." I mean, you could see the look on his face. Oh shit! I thought we were going for a happy ride, but she'd take him these dog groomer where they give him a bath and everything, make him smell all good and everything. And they put him in a little dog cage, thing, the little dog cage. And boy, if you put him in your car and you walk by your car, you're the owner of the car, meaning me. If I walked by my truck and he was in my truck with the window rolled, and I went bam on the window, this guy would go ape shit like he was going to tear my hand off. And if I opened that door, he'd be attacked. I'd be like, Homer, and then he'd stop. Oh, just showing you how bad. And he would do that to everybody. Well, he had these dog groomers so scared. I was at the bar after work one day, and I get a phone call at the bar. I didn't have a cell phone or nothing back then. And, Whooper wasn't at the house. I was probably at the bar down the street. So anyway, she goes, can I pick you up and take you over to the dog groomers? And I said, yeah. Homer's got them so scared they won't even come near him. And they were hiding around the corner where he couldn't even see him. And he was in that dog cage all smelling good and everything and pissed. And I went to open the cage and he was breaking bad on me. Like, Homer, you son of a... But boy, he was a good dog. Well, looks like I got to go out. Don't want the cop to shoot my dog. Got my boss on the ankle one day. He was all mad about it. I said, well, I'm sorry. I said, you got within a circle of death. He had this, shoot, I used to have it. I don't know what I did with it. It was like a cable. You couldn't have a chain. He'd snap it. Had a cable, a steel cable. I made it myself. You could stop a F-14 Tomcat coming in on an aircraft carrier with that thing. But it was like 20 feet long, and he'd hang out in the garage where it was nice and cool and dark, and he'd wait until somebody got within his circle of death, and then he'd be scrambling. You hear his claws hitting the concrete, scrambling, and he'd be grabbing the whole, and people would be backpedaling. Oh hell. Well, he scared the hell out of it. I mean, sometimes it was horrifyingly not funny. And then, you hear it as years later, and sometimes it's still horrifyingly not funny, but some of them was funny. When he went after them cows, now that was funny because my wife had left me. She was staying over at one of her friends' houses, and it was by a cow pasture. And it wasn't a huge cow pasture. I guess there was, I don't know, maybe 10 cows, and it was kind of cool, It was a cool setup, and barbed wire fence in my wife's friend's backyard, and I'd go over there and see her, and I'd take my dog, and he would jump out of the car. I mean, this dog, number one, he'd be mad if I didn't take him for a ride. Because when he was a puppy, a little bitty puppy, a little ball of fur, I'd throw him in the car with me everywhere he went, so he got used to riding. So he felt like he was getting microwaved or something. I didn't take him for a ride. And he went after these cows, and he's going out. He wanted that steak on the foot, on the hoof. He was grabbing him by the lips and by the nose, and these cows were freaking out. And I was scared that the owner was going to come out and shoot him. And I wouldn't have blamed him. I'd, been like, hey, I know, man, my dog crazy, But I'm running around. It was dry season, and there's dust flying and cows going everywhere, mooing and stuff. And I'm yelling, Homer, you son of a bitch! And he's running around cow to cow trying to. And finally, it was kind of incredible. I mean, it was like a scene out of a movie. It was good. If it could have been filmed, it would have been so cool. These cows went into a huddle just like a football team. They all went into a huddle, and they were kind of nodding to each other and stuff, and it was like break. And they all kind of moved away. And this one cow started kind of almost dancing. And Homer was after it, and this other cow came up and it kind of danced around and it moved around and it kicked him with its back legs and sent this dog flying horizontally, hit him in the head and torso, sent him flying about 20 feet, and he hit the ground, bam! And I went over and picked him up. The cows didn't bother me. They knew I was trying to get his stupid ass. And he was dazed. I put him in the car, rolled away. I said, dummy. I mean, it was so cool the way they did it. It looked like a football huddle. And they said, break. And then they all went away and did their part. Kicked the shit out of him. Thank God they didn't kick the shit out of me. Cows that big, they can hurt you if they fall on you. They're so big, they even fall on you by accident, they're going to hurt you. And they are big. And horses, shit. Horses scare the shit out of me. Well, kind of, I mean, if I stay away from them, all right, as long as they're on that side of the fence and I'm over here. I rode a horse once, man. Knew I didn't know shit. My stupid sister. We went to Tampa for the New Year's and big old New Year's Eve block party and stuff where my sister lived, all the yuppies and I mean, not real yuppies, they weren't much older than me, but they were making killer money. It was when waste management was first expanding, one of the guys was with them and it was it was a pretty big deal, hey man, they were expanding all over the place. He was in on the expansion. And my sister was making killer money, and I don't know, it's kind of yuppies is what I call them, you know, young urban professionals, I guess. And we went up there on New Year's Eve, and we got drunk. I used to drink very heavily back then, and wake up in the morning on New Year's Day at 6 o'clock. My sister's waking me up with a tequila hangover. Ugh. And come on, we got to go horseback riding at 7. I'm like, oh my God. I said, cancel it. So we had to go horseback riding. Here I am with a hangover, and it's like 38 degrees. We're way up north in Tampa. That's like past the Mason-Dixon line or something. I don't know. Actually, the further north you go down here, the further south it is, but the further colder it is. I don't want to live north of Sarasota. I mean, I think it's real cold once you go up there. I think they said they saw polar bears one time in Tampa, but I probably freeze stuff up there. Also, that the damn altitude of that big old bridge you got to go over sometimes. That gave me a nosebleed one time. I've been down here at sea level for so many years. I mean, I'm serious about that. Hey, right up to Newport Richie, I'm gonna drop my buddy off up there. He came and helped me do stuff. I said, all right, I haven't been out of town for a while. Rode up, went over the bridge, dropped him off, and coming back. And there was a wings place right on the base of the bridge in Bradenton. We got to stop and get wings. And as soon as we pulled into that parking lot, after coming over the bridge, and oh crap, I wanted to go in there and eat some wings, and it wasn't. And my nose started bleeding, and it wouldn't stop. And all the way back for about an hour and a half, I couldn't even go inside and eat, and had to go to the emergency room. Wouldn't stop bleeding, man. Getting lightheaded from blood loss. Yeah, I acted like I was. I don't know what they were acting like. It was weird. I said, my nose won't quit. They had to stuff something up in there finally. And then I went home, and it started bleeding again. I had to go back again. And then that time it stopped bleeding, and I waited about 3 days before I went back to get that thing pulled out because I was scared to start bleeding again. It was freaking me out. Never bled like that. Never had a nosebleed. Even when I got popped in the nose, from like a baseball or random fist or something, or walking into a wall. When drunk, never bled that much. I never been drunk. Frankfurt, Germany, 1983, summer of 83. Drinking all night, drinking all day, drank myself sober. Could I'm drinking tequila, whiskey, Jägermeister. I drank myself sober and I couldn't even get a buzz, and it was like, well, what's the use of drinking anymore? I'm sober, so I had to eat and quit drinking. Might as well drink Coke. Why waste my money on beer? If you ain't never drank yourself sober like that, shit. Well, now you gotta realize I was a lot younger. I was in good shape. I was eating good, and when you're young, you can do things. I couldn't do that now. 2 beers and I'd be like, boing. Somebody showed me need to sharpen the scissors. Oh man, I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I gotta get the devices low on disk space. It looks like my backup band ain't coming, so I didn't even call mine's not working right. I'm kind of like I got Joe Biden syndrome. Got them Alzheimer's, old timers. Got the measles. Got the... That's a good times out there. A lot of fishing out there. Caught a lot of fish. One thing about cane poles, once that fish is on, you just pull it out. There ain't no reeling it in or fighting it. It's either going to come in or it's going to break it. Hey. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to. I guess I pissed my secretary off. This really sucks. Her, I can trust. I can trust her not to come down here and help me. She got kids. What do you want? You know, can't blame her for that. She's a, and she's gonna be a granny. I'll be like, Granny, what's for dinner? And she'd be like, possum fritters and raccoon toes and rooster lips. Shit, yeah, man. And we used to sell when we used to sell chicken feet. We used to sell in meat market, man. It was like chicken feet. Really, really, damn. Wait a minute. Okay, I bet. Okay, boom. Hey, what's this thing? It's called a method. Nah, is it hot out? I gotta get a. I guess that's why I'm sweating. Oh shoot, she probably flagging. What do you call it? Flagging trucks or something. I like using her for that. She commands respect. Oh, where was that? Do. Uh, I call him a hillbilly because actually here in Charlotte County we don't have. I don't think we have any hills, do we? Let me think. I've been Nope. You gotta cross that county line before you start seeing hills. And he's kind of from the next county inland. And once you get inland, you start getting hills, you know. I mean, where the heck was I? I think I was, dang it. I think I might have been out towards Fort Ogden or Nocatee or something a while back. And there was a hill I had, well, it wasn't really a hill, it was like a dip, and it was like 30 to 40 feet. And I was like, wow, you know, we don't have that in Port Charlotte. You know, and when you're not around that kind of stuff, the elevation change here, like I think right here where I'm sitting in the garage. Oh yeah, I'm getting hit with radiation right now. I feel it pretty good. My skin's getting a little fried. I'm real sensitive, I guess, from exposure. Um. So anyway, um, and my brain slows down. I get Biden stupid. I'm a president of the United States. Shit. But see, I mean, I'm stupid. Can't even keep a solid train of thought. Um, my God, Barbie, get some respect. Look at that. Gosh darn, man, where'd you go? You punk rocker. Looks like she was out there with the bikini kill or something. With old Kathleen Hanna. Hey, Kathleen, tell him to suck your dick. Goddamn, I know she has. she's, shit, she's a bad bitch. Especially when she was young, and that was like, I remember those days. I remember them chicks coming in the pool hall. Like, man, you ain't gotta be so mean. Like, not so single like I am now. Let's see. I'll have to get some hair samples out for you. We'll see what we got here, Miss. What's her name? Miss. Oh, I got no. Okay. Mm-hmm. Damn, I am getting hit. Where the hell's where's my samples at? No. I actually sold some extensions that were kind of on the, hey, be razor. Very good. And is that my Coke? I guess it is. Oh, great. Ugh, flies. Yeah, I got hit by the stupid ray, like SpongeBob and Patrick, like it was, what's his name, Mermaid Man, when they got the stupid grenade around. That's the way I feel. I don't really feel that way, but the connections, the neurons are not flashing in sequence, and it's like, because the microwaves are disrupting everything. And of course, they're probably not just using microwaves. There's other things they can use, different radio frequencies, Let's see, my arm, the skin on my arm. Yeah, I haven't much been in the sun. I'm a nice orange shade. I don't turn orange when I'm in the sun. I turn tan, and then I turn darker tan. My skin's a pretty orange, like I've been microwaved, nuked, like one of the pizzas, or hot pocket. I've been hot pocketed. Huh. And that don't help me with my And where's my hot glue gun? You whippersnappers. What the? Ow, shit. God damn it. Now, when that happens, that's pretty fucking painful. Get the bones. Get bones. I'm an old broken bone son of a bitch. What a goddamn thing it is. Fucking lame. Goddamn. Surrounded by. What did I do with that box? It should be right here. It should be right. How much is arm's reach? Hadn't been anywhere for a while. Is it right here? No, is it over there? I don't see it. Huh. Incredible. I'm hungry. Keep burping because I keep microwaving the air in my stomach. Burp. What the hell? I've got some. Alright, we're going to have to put down the particulates, and I'm going to probably see if I can fire that AC up and cool it down in here. It gets hot in here. Alright, there you go. She was a jumper. She jumped one Christmas. I had to go look for her. Luckily, she didn't get run over. That's when I started putting a safety line on her. Buckle up for safety. You know, I used to never wear a seatbelt. I used to hate them. And the main reason I think is you reach in your pocket for a lighter and you get a seatbelt on. You know, kind of, it's a pain. So, remember one time we got pulled over for something. It was like and I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and I wasn't in a good mood, and I was on the passenger side. And I think my girlfriend got a warning ticket for something. And he looked at me and says, "You're not wearing a seatbelt." And I said, "No, sir." I said, "I don't wear seatbelts." And he goes, "Let me see your ID." And the way he said it, I didn't want to fuck with him. He didn't say, "Let me see your ID." He said, "May I see your ID, please?" I said, "Yes, sir." I handed it to him. And he went back. I guess he ran everything, and he came back. He had to be my ID back. He said, "You gonna wear your seatbelt from now on?" And I said, "Yes, sir," and I buckled up. And that was when I started wearing a seatbelt. That was back in probably 99. Still a pain in the ass. But when you've been in an auto accident without a seatbelt and you've been in an auto accident with a seatbelt, there's big differences. Especially when you had them big old cars and trucks like I had, where you just fly all over the place. And it was all steel and kind of breaks your nose and stuff. So I'm in the Army, and my drill sergeant was pissed off at me, which happens, you know. Everybody gets their ass chewed once in a while. And he was nitpicking stuff, and well, you know, you gotta take nitpicking, you know. Straighten your hat. Your hat's on crooked. No, the other way. No, the other way. It's not. It's not your hat. It's you. So yeah, my nose has been broken a few times. He goes, "Yeah, I can tell." It's not your hat. It's you. You know, look like a. Oh man. Now, I had me a. I want one of them. See how the light look? Oh, god damn it. Hold on a second. We gotta move my fucking hips. Bad goddamn fucking hurting. Shit bad. Where's my I need I think I got that miler. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. I know I need something to eat. That'll help. That'll help me with my yummies. Well, there's my comb. Okay. Still don't know where. And we had. Let's make it all chrome. I remember when I was a kid, I saw a chrome something. We had this one dude that used to work on bikes on Midway, and he had a chrome frame, or he was chroming it or something. It was cool looking though. I was, man, chrome, chrome molybdenum, chrome moly frame. Yeah, my lungs are burning. My lungs are burning. I can feel them burning. Let's see. My spine, like between my shoulders, is hurting. My left hip's real bad. That's how I can tell the direction it's coming from. My right hip don't feel too good either. My abdomen's hurting. They're cranking in some pretty good waves into me. And my skin's burning. So when it says I'm live, I probably ain't. It's probably bullshit, or they edit out the parts they want to. These guys got so much fucking money, it's incredible. If I had that much money, you know what I would do? I'd fuck the homeless, those piece of shit motherfuckers. I'm kidding. Now, Charlotte County being flat, and maybe aren't safe between Punta Gorda and Fort Myers. Now, everybody's got cars and all that kind of crap, you know. It's a good long ways into Fort Myers or into North Fort Myers, coming down from the Punta Gorda Bridge to the Edison Bridge. You know, that's a good 20 miles, 21, something like that. Well, anyway, you want to ride a bike there. So you build these towers. Now listen to this shit. And it might actually work. And it's got to have like a spiral staircase or a spiral ramp where you can walk your bike way to the top, and it's like 100 feet high. And then it's like a gently sloping freaking trail going down. And I don't know how far you can make it, where it would assist you. I mean, you don't have to, drop down like 1,000 miles an hour or something. But you know the thing, you go down to the next one. Then you walk your bike up, 100 feet up the tower. And go around and around and around and around. And you walk it up, it's not enough to 100 feet, you walk it up there, and then you go down, you just take your time. And so you get all the way to Fort Myers with a minimum of energy. Well, I'm getting hit pretty goddamn good because I can see the fucking shit lighting up the lights and shit. I like it. I mean, I like the fact that I can I know what I'm looking at. Like shit, my light bulb. The reason it burns so bright and everything is because sometimes I can hear it whistling and it'll fucking make the goddamn air whistle. It's like, what the fuck, man? Are you crazy? Wait a minute. I think this might sail away. Well, actually, it's knucking putts. I mean, it's backwards or something. But really? Motherfucking microwave? So when I build my microwave gun this weekend, it's going to be just fine. And when people are hurting and everything, and I'm going, hey, I don't know, it must be something magic. And when I lay a load of shit on your fucking ass, you're going to call. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that now. Yeah. Ooh, just using it to heat up my coffee from a mile away. I drink instant coffee because It's just me, I mean, so I microwave the water to make my instant coffee. So say I'm out here and I want, well, I don't want to walk in the house and microwave my water, so I'll set the cup, right outside or something by the street, and I'll get my microwave gun. That's about what it sounds like. It's a magnetron, man. Magnets, they focus the energy and ways to do it, man. I don't want to waste any money though. God damn, it's like everything I do nowadays, My bike batteries seem to be taking a shit prematurely. This ain't a race thing. They just want to get rid of the socially and economically inept, because people with no money are stupid, and if you ain't actively part of the workforce, you should be killed. And Soylent Green, after all those taxes those people pay for these streets, why should I be allowed to ride it on my bicycle? They're the ones paying for the gas. And they got all the money, so they're obviously the smartest, so they get to make all the rules. And they say, kill everybody that they don't like. It's about, well, they run out of white people to beat up on, see what happens then. I'm just saying, scenario, Hey, did I ever kiss my ass? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Damn it. I hate doing that. But some people ain't got no learning. See how he's. No. Jason Deal. God damn it. This is Randy, man. I need help with the AC primarily, but if you come over and bullshit if you want. I got getting ready to kill the show because I don't have a guitarist or anything. I'm hungry as hell, and I smell like a goat's ass, So what the hell? And the microwaves, maybe I can get some water out here and have a cup of coffee or something. All right, man. Well, if you can come by, I sure appreciate it. Only because I don't know. I'm stupid, Microwaves make me stupid like Biden. I'm Bidenized, man. Hasta la vista, baby. Come on by if you can. See you. I want to talk bikes. He's a bike expert. That son of a bitch can put together bikes. I mean, it's a master of hauling ass. Shit. He knows how to put them some bitches together, and I like that. I know other people that know more of the book stuff, and then I know people that know he's just like in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where old Tuco walks into the place and he grabs them pistols and he goes, takes them apart and shit. That's the way this guy is, man. Whoa, dude. That thing was doing 50 miles an hour down through there. And he rides with no brakes. Whoa. On a three-wheeler. I don't have any brakes, but my bike only does like 15 miles an hour. Doo, 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 doo. old ladies, with oxygen tanks pedaling a three-wheeler. They're passing me. Get the hell out of the way, you son of a bitch! I'm like, Jesus Christ, old lady, you're gonna have to throw your teeth at me. All right, so I'm gonna call it a wrap. I'm gonna try to get back. If let me do that again. Look like my nail was shining. My nails are reflecting the energy from a magnetron source, I suspect. I Nah, it's got to be ungrounded. It's got to be free hanging there. And I don't feel like messing with it right now. I'm too hungry. I'm too ugly. I'm too smelly. I'm too tired. I'm too fucked. Huh. So maybe if I'm lucky, shit, I ain't been lucky in so long. Um, maybe if I'm whatever, I need a new computer too, man. Crap. I want one of them ones that's like I don't know, one's got a CD thing in it. I didn't want one. I figured more moving parts, but they say now that you get them, they don't have moving parts. It uses a fan or something. I don't know. So that's pretty. Like I was always worried if it had a motor in there. It's gonna fail. So they say now you can get them, they're motorless, and it's just the air that makes it go or something. That's pretty cool. So maybe I will try to do that. Be able to watch movies and stuff. But I want a bigger screen. And I want higher definition, and I want um, good color, good sound. We see you can always pipe sound out though, which reminds me, I've got that thing over there. I'm gonna hook it up if I can find my aux cable. Now it's not aux like an aux, like OX. It's not an aux cable. It's aux like AUX, like auxiliary or whatever it's called. If it was an aux cable, it'd probably be a big old cable about this big around. Probably wouldn't fit in my thing. So hasta la vista, guys. Jeez, man. Hey, remember, you know, and there's been a lot of times where it's like, it sucks to be me, but god damn it, I don't have to make other people's lives suck too. Unless they're making my life suck, and then I think it's, my prerogative, my right to make their life suck. If you're making my life suck, I should be able to make your life suck back. I mean, that's just the way sucking goes. But if my life sucks, I can suck alone. That's the way it's been. I'll try to bring my suck into your life. All right, so need to wondering if maybe tanning, what do they call it, sunscreen. Hear that shit? Can you hear that? That's goddamn microwave energy being generated and directed at my ass. See that light bulb, how bright it's burning? I wish I had, and I may have one somewhere, but my brain ain't working to capacity. I'm gonna try to come back. I'm starting to get hit really bad, like fucking my hips hurt real bad. My hips and my fucking it's like hits. You ever have nitrogen hits? You know what nitrogen hits are? That's like when you get the bends. Well, you know, I went scuba diving, did a couple of deep dives, 50 feet. But and then I flew up north, and so then you're at altitude, and so I was getting some nitrogen hits. It made me a little uncomfortable. I was a lot younger then, but you could feel it. That's where the nitrogen bubbles out of your blood and my bones where they were cracked and stuff from years of abuse, not abuse by people, just constant work and you. What do you mean? Get back in there, keep on going. You can take it. Yeah, not now. Yep. Somebody's got a fancy motorcycle. Should have me a fancy motorcycle. All right, guys. Just remember, try to be. Let's see. How could I say it? Try to be not an asshole. Sometimes you can't help it. Not every day. I'll see you guys. Wish me luck. I don't have much fucking hope. When your stomach and abdomen hurts and where your stomach's been ripped open from a serious hernia and they make fun of you, where it hurts like a motherfucker from the fucking shit, and it hurts now. Yeah, that's not fucking, doesn't tend to give me encouragement, you know. So I'll see you guys. Just don't be assholes to each other and everybody for nothing. Yeah, fuck it.